Hello, today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2026. Here is your daily signal, starting with the escalating US-Iran tensions and their effect on global energy prices and trade routes. According to the Associated Press, Iran attacked a tanker in the Strait of Hormuz on July 20th, forcing the crew to abandon the ship, while Business Insider reports that the United States has resumed airstrikes against Iran after an interim agreement fell apart. The Strait of Hormuz remains a critical choke point, with around 20% of global oil supplies passing through, making any disruption here ripple across world energy markets. With gas prices in the U.S. now approaching $4 per gallon, as Business Insider highlights, broader impacts are inevitable. Goldman Sachs estimates that expanded pipeline capacity could insulate 75% of pre-war Gulf crude exports by the end of 2028. Meaning the world is looking to alternative routes to reduce exposure to Hormuz. In the near term, expect energy price volatility as attacks threaten key shipping corridors. Ongoing military actions heighten the risk of a wider regional conflict, which could disrupt the Suez Canal and drive energy importing nations to tap strategic reserves or hasten investment in alternative energy options. Shifting gears to China's open-source AI strategies and their disruptive effects on the American tech industry. According to Business Insider, Moonshot AI's newest Kimi model has seen such a surge in demand that the company paused new user signups to ease GPU strain. Yang Shilin, CEO and founder of Moonshot AI, is at the heart of this movement as his Kimi K3 model garners attention in Silicon Valley. Chinese tech firms have been aggressively developing large language models and openly sharing their advances since 2023, challenging the traditional dominance of American companies. Moonshot AI's experience underscores how Chinese open-source innovation is reshaping global tech competition. In the near term, U.S. firms may have to accelerate their own innovation cycles and open-source efforts to keep pace globally. Beyond that, we could see talent shifts as researchers pursue opportunities in China, and competition between Chinese and American AI labs may eventually drive changes in regulatory frameworks and industry benchmarks, with the possibility of further fragmentation in global AI standards as China sets its own. Finally, let's turn to the mathematical foundations of physical reality and the role of computational models. As Next Big Future reports, Richard Feynman's influential lecture and book, The Relation of Mathematics to Physics, highlights how mathematics is essential for rigorously describing nature, and raises the question of whether computation lies at the very root of physical reality. Fundamental laws are statable in mathematical terms, and this intersection of mathematics and computation is sparking new research across physics, engineering, and computer science. Feynman's perspective has reignited debates within academia, with institutions such as MIT and Stanford driving inquiry into the computational foundations of nature itself. The immediate consequence is likely a shift in university curricula, with expanded computational science offerings. Looking ahead, collaboration between physicists, mathematicians, and computer scientists could fuel the development of new models and simulation tools, potentially accelerating scientific discoveries and engineering breakthroughs. Now, onto the markets. International markets were mostly higher, with Netherlands showing the strongest daily gain at over 2% in the region, while China large cap dipped slightly by about 1% led by FXI. Germany's EWG rose modestly, and Japan's EWJ led with a day-on-day jump above 2.5%, marking it as the strongest in Asia. Commodities advanced broadly, silver surged more than 4% and uranium jumped above 4%, while gold gained nearly 2%. Copper also climbed about 2.9%, while carbon eased down slightly. U.S. oil moved up around 2.7%, supported by a sharp monthly increase, and lithium rallied over 3%. S&P 500 edged higher with a daily gain near 0.8%, and healthcare outperformed among sectors, posting a monthly rise close to 6.8%. Semiconductors surged more than 5% in one day, driven by stocks. Among favorites, AMD soared more than 8% and ARM jumped above 7%. Intel Inc. and Micron MU posted notable gains exceeding 8% and 12% respectively. Microsoft closed mildly lower, while Nvidia finished up around 2%. The top stock gainer was HLTH, up 582%, while Libang International LBGJ led losers down by over 75%. That's it for today. You can find more news and details on our website. Goodbye.